Hi everyone, this is Jayashree, Assistant Professor, Department of IoT. So in this lecture series, we are going to discuss about tampering of computer source documents. Okay, so according to IT Act, Information Technology Act, so what is the penalty if we damage the computer source documents, otherwise various sections, section 65, 66, 67, various sections, what is the penalty, what is the punishment, how they are categorizing the various cyber crimes, that and all we are going to discuss in this lecture. Right. So, according to section 65, so tampering with computer source documents. So, what are the different various documents comes under this sections? A person who intentionally conceals or destroys or alters, if he destroy or alter any computer source code. So, what is that computer source code? What are the things inside comes under computer source code, such as programs, computer commands, design, and layout. So, computer programs and the computer commands, various commands comes under this category. If a person destroys computer commands or computer programs or design, otherwise the layout, computer layout, if the person destroys or damages the computer source code of these documents, then it comes under section 65. Then what is the punishment? When it is required to be maintained by law, commits an offense and can be punished with 3 years imprisonment or a fine of 2 lakh rupees. So it is the jail term is 3 years. Otherwise, the punishment is either jail term 3 years, or if they have to, the person have to pay fine of 2 lakh rupees, Indian rupees, or both. For some cases, both will be awarded based on the crimes they committed. Okay, so this is section 65. Next, next is section 66. So, what is section 66? It is using password of another person. If a person uses another person's password for cheating, for misbehaving activity, for threatening, or for cyber attacks like that, that also a crime, serious crime to be punished. Okay, so if a person fraudulently uses, so mischievously uses the password, digital signature, or other unique identification of another person, then she can face imprisonment. Then he has to face imprisonment up to 3 years, imprisonment of 3 years, or a fine of 1 lakh rupees. So using another person's password is also a crime. So it is 3 years or 1 lakh fine they have to pay. So that is the penal IT, Information Technology Act's punishment. Okay, then what is section 66D? Next is section 66D, cheating using computer source. Okay, so there are various ways of cheating a person. So if a person uses a computer or like that, any gadget or laptop, or any cyber space for to using any computer related devices to cheat a person, then that comes under section 66D. The person cheats someone using a computer resource or communication device, cheats someone using a computer resource or a communication device, if then using that is a mobile phone, any device, then he she could face imprisonment up to 3 years or a fine of 1 lakh rupees. So based on the crime, sometimes both will be awarded. Both imprisonment and fine will be awarded. This is section 66D. Next is section 66E. What is that section 66E? Publishing private images of others. Okay, So every person is the owner of their own photograph, right? So if another person is using a particular person's photograph, then that person has to get approval from that person, from the image, the owner of that image. Then he has to get approval from the owner of that image. Otherwise, it is also a crime, fraudulent activity. So that is comes under section 66E. So that is publishing a private image of others. Okay, the person captures, transmits, or publishes image of a person's private parts, either a face or private parts, without his or her consent or knowledge, then the person is entitled to be to imprisonment up to 3 years of fine and up to 2 lakh INR rupees or both. So based on the level of crime, so that punishment will be awarded. Okay, the remaining sections we will discuss in the next video, next lecture. Thank you. Thanks for watching.